Well, guys, here we are with the second game, Azure Dreams. Um, you know, this game is pretty widely known. I used to be a big fan of the Azure Dream series. I still am. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I still love the Azure Dream series. Um, very much a big fan. And yeah, we these this is the second to last English dungeon crawler on this live stream or playthrough whatever. Um, Yeah, there are other games. The rest of these games on this list are going to be Japan only. Some of them are not included, like Okikyo no Hion, Omaise Dotensi, and a couple of others. We do have Chocobo no Dungeon on here because the Chocobo Dungeon 2 actually came out in Western states. So I do want to let's play that. I don't want to spoil nothing, even though it's a widely known game. Not much you can really spoil about it. Um, And yeah, Azure Dreams here for the PlayStation 1. The first Azure Dreams in the series only, involved two games, one for the PlayStation and one for the Game Boy Color. The Game Boy Color is really dumbed down compared to this game. I'm not a big fan of the Game Boy Color version. I think this version is a lot better, obviously because it's 3D graphics and it plays a lot better. But it's just less. I don't know. I guess because I don't know. The Game Boy version is hella dumbed down. To be honest with you, it's too dumbed down. The other games we have on this list are Hunter x Hunter, some Doraemon, Chocobo no Dungeon, and I'm gonna leave it at that because the other games are Japan only like really hard to find games. I try to buy original hardware, and that it's just way too much of a hassle. So we're gonna leave it at that. But yeah, guys, here's Azure Dreams. There was a Let's Play on this game by Steam Boy a long time ago. I used to watch. There's also been plenty of like reviews of this game. Some calling it the greatest game of all time and stuff like that. Never grew up on dungeon crawlers. More RPGs, the standard turn based, and very few now and then action platformers. But never been someone to do dungeon crawlers. But this is kind of a mix of a little bit of Pokemon and dungeon crawling. So I thought I'd give it a try. It'd be interesting. Since Tornado didn't really fare very well, we're gonna spend a little bit more time on this game because this game does have a little bit, well, a lot more story. Put it that way. Um, yeah, a lot more story. The Game Boy Color version tries to fully replicate this version, but due to limitations, it is very, like I said, watered down. Yeah, the Game Boy Color version is way more dumbed down, obviously, but I think the Game Boy version is a lot more cuter than the PlayStation 1 version, if you ask me. Both games are fairly good RPGs, though. Not gonna lie. And to this day, nobody knows what happened. Guys, familiar. What did you do up there, guy? Yeah, the story is by Konami, so it does take Konami. They're good with storytelling. You've seen the Persona games. You played Shin Megami. Storytelling is their hierarchy. So you can tell this game got some story. That's why it might take a little longer. I was gonna save the best for last. But it'll do. So yeah, guys, this is gonna be like an hour or something long stream. The American games are probably the Western games are probably gonna take a little longer than Japan only games. God damn it. Because since most people can't read Japanese or kanji or whatever forms of language of Japanese, we're just gonna kind of sweep through those Japan only games. We're gonna keep those brief. Tornado was kind of a Japan only game too at one point, so I kind of briefly went through that too. Didn't want to retry that game too much because it is bare boned as hell. At least with this game, there is more objectives. But yeah, we're not gonna get into it depth because I think it's rumored to be like over like around 100 like levels and towers, so we're not gonna get that too in depth. This is a very long RPG game. God damn, girl. Yeah, like I didn't mention, but this is like early PS1, so graphics, animations, and things of that sort are still a little wonky and janky. But yeah, Nico's always my favorite because she's probably the hottest in the game. And your longtime lover. Yeah, here we are in the game. This is the Monster Hut. You could see like your eggs and stuff like that. Incubation, basically. Things of that sorts. Oh, Jorda. You've grown. Not really. Jorda like Yoda. Maybe it's a sign you should cut your shit. If you have to blink like that to talk, you probably need a haircut, my man. It's not healthy for you. Getting all types of hair follicles and you're just stabbing your eyeballs and shit. Eye constantly twitching. I know that shit hurts at night. It's okay. I played through the Game Boy Color version. Never beat it, but I got pretty in depth with it. I think I have over like 12 hours into that game. And the game isn't, I don't even think it's 12 hours long. Just a lot of replayability. Not only that, just a lot of things you can do with that game. Even for a Game Boy game, it's still pretty intuitive. Well, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen a lot of this, so we're gonna skip who hasn't played Azure Dreams. And if you haven't, I recommend you start with the intermediate and just go straight with the Game Boy Color version before you play the PlayStation 1 version. It's a health item. And yeah, there are real life Zelda mechanics in here. Some pots you can pick up, not all of them. But yeah, you can pick up pots and break them just like Zelda. Yeah, I don't know. Statutory of rape is like 18. But we're not going to get into that. I don't know how 15 got into the picture, but I don't think you're an adult until you're 15. Yeah, okay. These kids are born into child slavery. Like, well, we don't have any money, but it was nice to check out the shop. He has such like the goofiest walk ever, I swear. Oh, but them leaps right there, baby. You have no idea. Your boy can leap. This is honestly how you get across the map faster. I find it fun to play around with game mechanics. Not all people do. Let's head on up to the tower now. Here is Kuhn, which is, yeah. Yeah, my dad. No shit. What are you still doing hanging around here, though? Like, whatever happened to the guy? He just dropped the shit off and just never. And here the game begins. Now, Azure Dreams does have other hunters with you, or monster tamers, that, have story and dialogue. They're kind of your rivals throughout the tower. You don't really fight them, but, you do get certain dialogue with them, which is pretty interesting. That's what kind of progresses the story. Or else it'd be just like fucking Fushigi no Dungeon, where, you're basically just going from dungeon to dungeon, sweeping through shit. Or Dungeons of Windaria, one of the two. Yeah, this is the speed up button. From what I have seen from Steam Boys, there is, I think, cool, we got a fireball. We get our first weapon, of course. It's basically the same introduction for the Game Boy, obviously, because it's a remake. I don't know, for the longest time, I used to think that Game Boy games came out before, like, other console games, home console games, but I was highly mistaken. Probably the stupidest mechanic in the game, but it is what it is. Once it reaches 100%. Probably never going to use that guy, obviously, because he's just like a starter up, just to teach you about the egg mechanic. Not very useful at all, but, just like Pokemon, there is effectiveness stats, stat elements. Come on, dude. I get it. Thank you, Coon, very much for helping me not do much, but hey. You're alright, Coon. Alright, now so we're going to get into the real action of the game. Oh. It appears that I have saved into the slots where my memory card isn't inserted. And it has caused the game to freeze. Okay. Well, I didn't actually save or anything like that, so, yeah. Alrighty, guys, we'll move on to the Japanese games. Let's go ahead and play Hunter x Hunter. I'm sorry, this live stream list, whatever, is going to be terrible, but, I just decided to do it, so hey. It's been a minute, but, yeah, on to the next game.